Babe, I saw this new trend on TikTok. Wanna play?
What is it?
It's called the at least trend.
I've seen this before. You go first.
At least I didn't drown my goldfish.
At least I didn't roll my disabled friend down a hill.
At least I didn't punch my lizard.
At least I'm not built like a 4x4.
At least I'm not shorter than 5'10" as a man.
At least I didn't eat a Big Mac out of the trash.
At least I didn't tell an orphan he couldn't play baseball because he had no home to run to.
At least I don't have crippling depression.
At least I had a dad to wish Happy Father's Day to.
At least I don't have cankles.
At least I don't have a micro-sized dick.
At least I can use an elevator without hitting the weight capacity.
At least I didn't fail 4th grade.
At least I wasn't on my 600-pound life.
At least I didn't nut in a Gatorade bottle.
At least I didn't get ran a train on by 3 black dudes.
At least I didn't break my ankle trying to do yoga.
At least my forehead isn't the size of a watermelon.
At least I didn't lie about how old I was when we first met.
At least I have money.
At least I don't smell bad.
At least I'm not built like a bowling ball.
At least my dog didn't get ran over.
At least I didn't get sent away to behavioral camp for 6 months.
At least I don't go for